Today na the 15th day of August 2023. Yesterday, Parliament be don begin for discuss President Bion in state opening address na Parliament. And inside there, one or two talk then they we been come up. Where you go lack for hearing. But I know say I can wait for Saturday. This one I know I able wait for Saturday. Yesterday something happened. Are they on my own? Well, I can watch the camera. Now I see something fly from one part of the camera there. And by the time they notice, it don't go sit down now the other camera. Right in front of the camera, they look the camera. And this same camera take a picture of that thing they will fly. Oda can guess waiting fly that hour day. It's a bird. But now it's kind bird. You want to take a wild guess? I think it was saloon time after 3 in the morning. Maybe after 3 in the morning, saloon time. Yeah? Who else be waiting fly that hour day? Eagle, bat. Matano we say eagle, Lamana say bat, Mai say bat. It's an owl. Yes, owl. And a can't team up right in white face, big one. Yeah? Big one, white face. It team up right in front of the camera. And waiting campus on me pass all. Me not believe pan whatever. Yeah? But waiting pause on me pass all. I saw it. I was like, oh, okay. I won't press the record. I able press record immediately. We go record on whichever device I take for watch. Now I say, okay, I will just rewind them and then cut a snippet like I can do. The one the way who knows how to keep them there. You know, record. I want to beat myself today. You know, record. That particular camera, then that's what you can do anyway. But me not think so anybody know. Personally though. I not say other people and get them belief, but then say what you believe and they follow you. But to me, I would have loved to have that video. Yeah? I for don't forget that particular video day. I have the picture. But pass me tell you what's in the fly. The camera take a picture because if you see a movement, it take picture, then it begin record. But in the minute there's until I'm village people and I can well then go greet. Maybe then go greet the dog there. But nah. It's a bird. Only thing Solomon then gets their own thoughts about it. So whoever think me just think to say I vex because I have no video evidence. The only evidence again and the only left on my mind now saying I see. Now I no more. And I am not happy for that. We shall not able to say today. I enforce. Because to Nambod. Check comment I live. It was after 3 in the morning. Actually, the exact time now 21 minutes after 3. If you want, I can give the seconds because I tell you the camera take a snapshot of it. 21 minutes after 3 at the exact time. And that's not the first time. The other time, I see something they fly, but I'll not be able to make up waiting they fly this hour of the morning because they not come close to the camera, but they fly away. But this time around, they can't team up before the camera. Look at the camera right in the face. Maybe it be no say they look at. Yeah. But I'm not glad because I not get video of her. But if you know yourself, let can pass back. I dey watch. Let can pass back. This trip I go get video. I need play safe. Let's go to the other camera. They want to make a look. Yeah. Abakaya shite mide Wellington Kokalin. So let's na net. Then can they keep company. So we can see where then can they can read the arata then. And see where the arata then they run for their life. Where is stopover to receive maybe? Alright. But anyway, I just say let's share. Right there. And they look for Chief Man again. No, it look like say Chief Man then they don't find other side. I know it's how they look for now. But President Bio bingo open Parliament. And Parliament don't begin for discourse the President in speech. But could the way the different parliamentarians then talk. We have big opportunity yesterday for me. We share with Tuna. And today we'll not be able. Because I be get some run around for do. But we they come discuss small. What's in the parliamentarian then say? And Laolandi. Let's go. 298.1, yeah? Let's go to parliament.
Inside the opening of any parliament, the president can go and give speech where they can call state opening. Or say the president they go talk about what thing they don't do for the past 5 years and what thing they plan for do for the next 5 years. This being time, the president being go do state opening. Or say and go talk about what thing he don't do and what thing and plan for do inside this infernal term as president. And after the statement, August 14 this year, member of parliament them don't start for debate president beyond speech. And this not the first debate, now the 6th parliament. But before the debate, the speaker of parliament, Honorable Chengno Abbas Bondo, not be able to preside over him, will make be ask the deputy speaker, Honorable Sengepo Solomon Thomas, for come preside over this debate. But after the deputy speaker, they don't take over the debate. Now the time where the member of parliament then may begin for debate different thing them, where they inside the president in speech. Inside the debate, the leader of government business, Honorable Martin Numa, been start the debate who say it been focused more on the need for get inclusive parliament, where will get representation from all Salon people.
Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues.
Honorable Numa, yeah, listen because na instant, but listen Usai in try for drive the parliament towards.
Let me quote him again. In paragraph 6, the third line, it says a government of the people, by the people, and for the people cannot be fully realized if we systematically exclude half of our population. So we are saying those who are ought to represent, we should represent them.
Okay. This is a talk about the APC parliamentarians then. We're not in a parliament. Okay. We're not in a parliament, or we're all not in a parliament. I will go see Anaya. Because, okay, we get 2 already. I don't know when Honorable Martin Nimade talks so, how Mohamed Bangura and Ayo, how they go they feel say, wait, so I ain't they say for calling, we not in there. I don't know for recognize me. Eh? I mean, we didn't know. They go cut. Okay, well, listen.
So boycotting parliament when you have been voted for is not only about who voted for you by your party, but Syrians voted for you.
It's ironical when they see parliament as at now. They consider the people of Sierra Leone. I said something about this yesterday, about the function of parliament and who that parliament be. Parliaments are the people. But the fifth parliament too, all the parliamentarians there, all the parliaments they would don't get. All the parliaments they would don't get. I think care for the people, that the least of them worries. The least of them worries. And I'm sorry if you're gonna get bored hearing me saying this over and over and over again. Say the fifth parliament proven to we say they don't care for the people, but they care for themselves. Now like them mommy them where they gonna market for buy ginger cake. Where ginger cake the party say come I'll buy for them picking in a house. You know say not so for the picking no more, but they use the picking name for buy the ginger cake not get. Why use the picking name? I don't know. Kala buy for them picking in a house called the ginger cake. Take tutski. Where reach now house? Where the picking? Hey, mama don't go ginger cake. Hey, if I catch any picking any under pada ginger cake day. But you forget say we be that skit just now. Now the picking a name. Now I use for buy the ginger cake. Right now, because the APC said and they abstain from governance, they know they go. And with the people voted for them. The people. Who stand they don't they way they talk about the people? Eh? Because mostly what they the president. Yes, the president, the political party. None they talk about. But now they always consider say, not the people. They tell the people and they make the decision. When they make the decision, say you will not serve we fine, you need to go back. Then pull the right thing at the people in hand. They say we count PR system. Vote for the party. So as it is right now, the APC they tell Mame Bango and IOC, first of all, not to una the people and vote for. Now the political party, now the people and vote for. Now so APC they tell Mame Bango and IO. The SLPP they tell the APC parliamentarian they will not go say the people and vote for una. So when the people now just say, okay, it look like so need for out the people's IG. For like can break down the people in these people in. Yes. For like can break down these people in business. As it's a citizen. Now we they just a toss. For the sake of the people, for the sake of the party. Well, something now don't can become relevant so lie. How to give myself?
Because you are not going to make it very clear who voted for you or not.
You don't know self who that vote for you or not.
So what he has done is to redefine some context of democracy. That if you exclude half of your people, and if you don't take the issues of democracy centered around people, that's why he said government of the people, by the people, and for the people.
Yeah, democracy. Government of the people, by the people, for the people, with the people, sleep with the people, lie with the people. The people now then just sit on the watch. So the people, now the word of that too. Honorable Numa they talk. But how did we get here though? How will you choose how they so? Okay.
So we take note of that.
Honorable Martin Numa continue for talk about the other areas the Modi present in speech being centered around, and this time around it been talk on the Feed Salon initiative, where this is described as the way forward for address the challenge the Modi country they face for improved agriculture.
Feed Saloon initiative is an unwavering testament to our commitment to forging a self-sufficient Sierra Leone.
Pan paper. We are the best. Right now, I want to make you think about a policy. Think about something where you think to say, this it will make we country go before. Let's show you whose part we get already. One particular ministry don't put on down. Yes. One particular ministry don't put on down. Right and day. Think about it. It's already in paper. But oh yeah, other paper don't help us alone. Because if it ain't in paper, we don't see implementation, then I guess why is it even there? Just like we lately, we hear from this administration say, oh, we not see people in the two line for rest, we not see people in the two line for this, we not see because we get a policy, we do, yes, you might say it's expensive, but it is. It's expensive, but it is. So what about the one them we're not able to afford them because it's expensive? Well, if you not been there at all man for the gumble, not so. So wait there, you want to not able to afford them, and then the gumble. You want to able to afford them, well, it is, at least it is, we able to buy. You don't see, eh? Feed Salon. The one thing I want to make this administration understand, say, Feed Salon is not going to be by hypo. It's either we Feed Salon or Salon continue with the angry. Because the first 5 years we suicide and say, oh, yes, we don't do this with rest, we don't do that with rest. Then you get people that way they argue, say yes, the rest they don't do and so, but then they can't go Guinea. So all the rest then they can go Guinea. So the rest of the plant, you know, able to make small impact safe. First of all, the rest of the plant ain't expensive past the rest of the camp. So even that one day where they argue say, oh, then they can't go Guinea, then they can't go Liberia, then they can't, oh, na Guinea na they okay, tell you that day. He say na Guinea, trade where they talk for status. He say na Guinea na they then lek we rest. He say people in upline, they not rest not to them problem. Because the president they go visit her, where they go visit them, then they can rest. So no, but we don't deal with standing here. There's nothing to say na make up at the make up. I see somebody yesterday, na YouTube they say, where say Dr. Samara Kamara expresses for dialogue. Instead of let them talk. So like rubbish thing and now na talk. Who say tell una dandy? I don't say fake media then they. But one thing we no go align share network with. For say what they talk na fake. If you want for land, can we know they are for propagate nobody in propaganda. So now that they make you can't even can say fake. You the kaya you say all time, oh na the bad thing now they talk like okay, but the thing how they talk. Na true or not true? Na true. But why would I not go talk this good one? Because you know they talk this one with me they talk. You talk you and talk me you. We make a fine balance. Eh? You know want talk me you, but you want force me for talk you. How is that even possible? What do they talk like you say now for bringing the government canon now because the APC now in this and that and blah 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 all the 9 yards. But it's a lie. But you know the talker. But you want me for talk you. Brother, sister, not till you get the agenda for the day. Let's share a network breathe. Now this is not kileko. Now this is not kilek. Let's share a network breathe. Oh, let's triple breathe. Come on. Tuma. Now then go begin talk back say, who sound have been there? Who sound have been there? Now not be they talk. Then you know sabi share a network. If you sabi, you're gonna see what we do here yesterday. That's what we're doing today, and that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. As far as share a network is concerned, listen to it and learn. Okay. Même Musa say that babu na law. Let the left breathe. And the wait uda for why reach salon uda for take me na law. And they take reservation no. La begin save then dates then day. You get plan for carry me go day. Jonathan Goodgich say the problem, we don't know the kind of salon we want. Mostly, myself notice that one day. Myself notice that day, but Lord left and no more. They watch them. And see no say right now the wave now against the media houses. The wave now against the media houses. So now they watch no more. But let's continue, yeah?
Where agricultural productivity thrives, hunger diminishes.
Outside agricultural productivity, they go before they S up the big angry business. It a loss. You know they see angry. Because wetin I eat. Like the thing where we get boku orange thing. You know that possibly say me against with orange. Mango thing. Against with mango. Même so say in rather give the workers them pay than for pay for law. I don't begin see the one the way. Okay, même so I don't get one part two I don't put you. This particular talk show me I never go law. Alright, I don't again. Anyway, how? What's in the policies them? Where the same parliament where they talk so, don't say now, agricultural implements the way they can inside with before they waive the GST for them. But now they begin for charge GST on them. You cannot, I don't know. Whether it's the cake, don't pass the oil and the smell. The oil and the smell. Now you go left now you hand. Because at that time when they pass say, okay, well now all agricultural implements them where they come inside, we know they waive the GST because we do. Well, we go want to let more people go invest so that 10 day what no go be problem for them. For cow it's mechanized because most of the things they can say, but again fertilizers and other things them where they come in. Now me could they buy the Amos now? Could they buy the Amos? Even the supplements them. Because what you do, they don't waive the GST panam. Naimik. But then the same one way they pass on a parliament too. Now they say where agriculture big, everything go. Okay.
And societal resilience flourishes. Oh, Mr. Speaker, let me tell you, as I said earlier, the president also made 12 points in this statement. But let me just highlight 3 or 2.
He said the president will make 12 points then. For that statement then. We talk about feed salon. But you want highlights. Yes, who say you want highlights, sir?
If you go to paragraph 27, where you say, Mr. Speaker, with your leave, to achieve these noble objectives, my government pledges to augment the government budget allocation to agriculture to a minimum of 10%. Take note of that.
Okay. Budget allocation to minimum of 10%. This is not going to be the same as waiting as the free quality education. In allocate 23%. He said, oh, feed salon, this trip now feed salon. So why the education in gets 10 to 20 almost percent? Don't you all say who serious now for little feed we save now 10%? How serious are we serious? If not the same energy where the administration be used by the free education, by the first 5 years, I don't think so the same out soon. 10% up to. You don't even say 10% too. You say up to. Now it can be 7, 8. Yeah, but up to. You go reach, if you reach 10, you know they pass. Up to 10% by the budget allocation.
Bullet 2, formulate policies that foster competitiveness in local rice production.
For cow it's policy then. Competitiveness. For compete with Uda. The one that they cow to rest inside. Uswan. How we want foster this competitiveness with who that? Because if you want for compete, I think you by level. Even if you know 100 meters, maybe you go fend, you know, if na Blake, na Jamaica, you know you go first to symbol too. You defend who say you able first. So who that will they compete with? Okay.
And finally, the fifth point said, provide financing options that mitigate risks to private sector.
Financial options we go able for help people when we want to go for agriculture, we they free the risk. Mr. Seto, can I add the last thing? See, me, I don't want loan. Even the give grant, matching grant, I do want it. But loan, I don't want it. Yes. Because for most starts to Saudi, and how much would all loss? What if na be loan and be good tick? Because we all learn through the process them. Yeah, and so they learn. Not through the process then. Like me, I say na country fall. I know I want. I don't lost over 150 country fall. Local fall. Ask now how much for one fall first na tongue. $9. Because first, I like the number for run around the farm and this and that. I say, oh, okay, no worry, they make free range. If not the village people now, if not the one that they work on the farm now, then they claim say they get something where they eat falling at the farm now. Me that eats me fall or me fall and lost it. The fall and lost it, not a bossy, tell me for billows for there. Me always say at the house in a free range, I just like them running around. Sunday they ready for say, now 4, 5, now so they lost 1 grindy. For say they think and say, oh, but they forget na GC the up yonder. I made them say na NGO project. So sometimes just the way the fall and work carry 2 sides enough for it engage and buy. Bye. Pastor end up bill. Wait now, then they in the comfort of the safety. Well, if I been trust, I be go trust that money day. When I been loan. Not saying you by me so. Now I get several things that will make me say I don't want loan. Maybe something where I don't sit down now, I don't understand the do's and don'ts and all things. Maybe. But for now, why they learn? No. I don't want. No, I don't want. Until able for understand for say this not to NGO project to this now one game and I need direct being where they do this. Maybe something that one day. But there is a lot for make we all learn about agriculture. And now they say 10%. How they feed themselves with 10%? How they expect donor, partners them. Even the last year, then they asked the chief minister. That last talk where the vice president be talk. We say them for be aggressive for fen. Money them from there. You then put money them. But let them invest now. Shall not to invest safe. The NGO scheme them for me. They can help now alone. He was saying the same thing. The government's not go able for what he said the budget. Now make we get A, B, and C and all these things. Okay. Now they go with feed salon.
Investment in processing and value addition.
Martin Numa end up calling member of parliament then for look inside this speech serious one and talk on the thing them more than things say the government need for do. People go remember say since the start of this 6th parliament, the APC member of parliament them not take them seats in a parliament with the exception of just 2 APC member of parliament them. And during unity for make statement, the deputy leader of government business 1, Honorable Bashiru Siliki, been told the line of him boss on the need for make APC member of parliament them go represent the people who elect them, as in reference to like this will be happen inside 2012 and voting the then president and as by Koroma be make up of him.
Paragraph 4, Mr. Speaker.
I want me to pay attention small now. Yeah? We don't come back, we don't come out from APC going to parliament, then we come out, we can't to feed salon. But Honorable Siliki, he make reference now where I want to take note of. Yeah? Mr. Speaker, yes, I will tell you the talk.
In my last address here, I told parliamentarians in the habits of walking out and boycotting parliament.
He said, the last time when we talk, that I'm in that last parliament, he talk about the habit of the parliamentarian them, well, the APC, and they be doing the last thing for boycott and get a cat walk and the elephant walk and the push walk where they do for work a come out now do workout. Eh?
That they might be boycotted by the people. Well, I have looked around for some of my friends, but I have not been able to set eyes on them.
No. I know you Busiliki. You start fine, but now pick. This not to the people. Now the political party, yes, Trade na so ibi they do, the people be get right for do. Now so, Trade. Now the people now then they tell you say you know they go on the back. But now the political party now they tell you. Say yanda, you know they go there again. Now the political party, no, it's not the people. That's all the people. Now the political party. So now anyway they talk say if you watch around some people are not there again. Now because of the not to the people anymore. And the party and they're not glad for them. Because the people then vote some of them just go vote for party.
Is it true that the people boycotted them?
No, it's not true. It's the political party that boycotted them. He asks question. I answer the question. Not so.
Is it true that the people boycotted them?
No, it's not true, sir. And the political party, now they boycotted them. So the people, this one, they agree take that bad name this safe. Not the guy go inside there, not the guy go today, not the guy go tomorrow. Not to who boycotts them. The political party, safe. Now they boycott them. Left we na do. Left we dey. Yeah, but continue. But not how with we inside.
How many we are boycotted?
By who? By the political party. Eh? By the political party. Now they boycott them. Yeah. The political party, yes, that they boycott them. Not to we.
This just shows that dialogue is better than boycotts.
Okay. Eh. So then, he said this they show say dialogue better pass boycott. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Must this say the most commonly used word right now boycott. Yeah, boycotted. When Musa said that the political party that they boycott the people. Yes. Now they boycott you, they can't turn the team by we. Like say, now no. This one they agree. They agree. Now PR system now I use. I no can say now we. There. Hey, Busiliki, continue.
I hope my good friends will take notes of this and acknowledge that the days of walkouts and boycotts are over, as they do not serve any useful purpose.
Days of boycott and are over because they not serve useful purpose. Well, then they talk to themselves because we the people, we are not the.
Mr. Speaker, honorable members, that was the exact statement of the former president of the Republic of Sierra Leone in 2012.
He said that the exact statement that one day we former president Koroma been talk. For say if you boycott the people back time go can and go boycott you. So now I make una say, well, una not go repeat that statement today again. Because we know give the people the right for boycott we. Right now only the political party then are going to boycott we. Right.
Mr. Speaker, when the president came and he noticed that most of his friends who boycotted him were not voted for by the people in 2012, he advised us that boycotts are far past and we should not be boycotting.
Okay. The talk where they refer to former President Koroma, is fine. But now in the context, but boycotts. So former President Koroma been talk that boycott the now in APC they do now in that context they or now the people them because in waiting they say now like based on the people them go choose otherwise. The people them first they don't know who that they vote for. So how can they choose otherwise? Unless if they say now on political party grounds, say okay, well APC and because we vote for and I make that kind of one make the next thing now they go other side.
So, Mr. Speaker, in tandem with Section 56 of this statement, I join His Excellency to call on my colleagues who have been voted for by the people of this republic to come and take their seats and join us in the progress of this nation.
He join President Bill for call and let them come take them sit on place. Where the people and vote for them. Okay.
And continue say with this kind of zeal and determination where President Bio gets this time around and believe say the government will be able to do well. We make him call a member of parliament themselves for support the president through this process as they say this time around the chairman them and representatives them na different committees and where parliament can set up for do oversight for do the work proper one and if they fail and say parliament will come out them na the different committee them.
It's in that.
We insert the talk.
I say, you know, Yeri, for say, until the last time, you get different committees, them, oversight committees, them, where they work. Now, for make sure, say, if they give 1 Leone, Parliament approve 1 Leone, then for follow that 1 Leone, how the 1 Leone spend. Then get right for call them, can show them how they spend and everything. Then get right for follow up with policies then we then create. So now, and them chairman and they account some half not for nothing, not to by name no more. Account eh? So now they say if then chairman and they not deliver and they change them. Eh? Is everything? Who don't hear? Who they wait?
One member of parliament from Kailaun district, Honorable Wiata Songa, been start for count the gain them with President Biodon make na the health sector inside the past years them.
Mr. Speaker, in 2018, when we came to parliament, the life expectancy of Sierra Leoneans at that time was 53. What have happened since then because of the seriousness of this government? That life expectancy have now moved from 53 to 61.
Oui, madame. Ou gladi ou na kana parliament. We gladi. But do ya? I know I will go there for sing praises like the man they will meet today. Yeah? Because in Sierra Leone right now, this salon sabi. I have a young doctor in the system right now. And the things them way it furnish me with. It is sad. It is sad. The other day, imagine, yeah, you did na a surgery. You did a surgery where, okay, I have to be careful how they talk. Hey. Okay, wait till I recalibrate. Wait till I recalibrate. There's this person we forgo under operation. And you sabi for do am, you know the person, but you are not authorized until you get somebody near you we don't see now the system. So just in case if something go bad, somebody will be there with you. Even though you the things to say, it's a procedure I can do. The posse way for Kenya you. Then call on 1,000 thing, no answer. And guess what? That person they will not for save. He die. And this not to the first, second, third, no. So it get for reach a time. Okay, in just new now the system, yeah. If you continue like this, in go feel to say, oh well, it's normal. Because to a right side, not normal, you not fine. Toram, you not find right now. This is so sad. Toram, every day. I think they should give some of the new one there. Therapeutic section in Sierra Leone. Yes, you go visit, oh, but a doctor, wait. No. Some of the things that when they go through, where they're not supposed to go through, they're there for save life. And if they see the negligence of one person, they cost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lives then for go. Whatever I'm saying, I'm not making it up. I know we'll call names. But then they're going to Connaught. If that's not the usual, na Connaught Hospital. So I don't know where Sylvia Blyden me go one till no more, you not go again. Eh? You go one till no go again. And I for go. Because if not, like this young one, he go they tell himself just get used to as but na the system. Na the system, eh? We person come, if you're able to meet up, well, like that. If you're not able to meet up, well, it is what it is. But how can you be a head of an entire department, you know, say, then people are in life, like the surgery room, a lie with you, for make yourself available, you check and find one. Na mamikoka ebide pa do something a private clinic. So the government side, people and they die there every day. Then they die of waiting not supposed for killing they. Now the government side. Negligence. Now they kill people in a saloon. With some man can inside this business, they just think to say, now for oleander. So it's, you know, I know I understand for putting out the books, for make things look all rosy. It's fine. It's fine. If you know how make it look rosy for the bumui, then we're fine. But na the ground. So for now, my mind they talk now say, they meet on 53, life expectancy, right now it is 61. Mama, anybody with sickness alone? You just stay closer to death. I know the one go can now say it is not that bad in Sierra Leone. Leprosy is sick for you. You go know if you're good or you're not good. Leprosy just sick for you. Yeah? Now they say you know if saloon, if is it that good or is it that bad. Why do we have to, if it don't affect we directly, then it is not true? Why? Because that's so. If it don't affect we directly, not so true. Eh? Because I feel to say, for you even taking up that job, You want for lack what you they do. You know want for they do what you they do because of survival. And it's a career path. Not so that one way they hang in there no more. No. That's my career. But if they need your attention, na cannot. You are not there, you are elsewhere. And so then call and say first, now I put him phone off. And the person die. If na pan talk, he left and give away no more. If na pan talk. But other than at the boots, then at the ground. For verify them talk they are. Who are they?
That is a massive jump, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the mortality rate of this country in 2018 was very high. From 2018 to now, Mr. Speaker, we've had 60% decrease.
Auntie, you been in there? We waiting Ura to talk. But we do the program now. Waiting talk. The other at the ground. The boots on the ground. So how they make them find the paper? Well, it's okay.
In that aspect, that tells you something is happening in the health sector. We have had mobile clinics. That is a gain that we have made as a country.
That's not true. The mobile clinic them bust them. Then they own not true. When they go around for serve, I don't know when last serve them go around now. The mobile clinic was a good one. But if you come now, you don't can render service, we need a follow-up. Then now the problem now they for empower the community clinic them, the community health center them, the community health care center them. If not, then the mobile clinic you work now for nothing. Because if you need a follow-up, if you need a continuous assessment, and nobody know they for do them, then why you even did the mobile clinic in the first place? Okay.
Then success here, so we at Songa been also get concerned them.
Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I want to thank His Excellency because in his the People's Manifesto, he stated that very soon he will be looking at constructing mental health facilities in the provinces.
Mental health facility in the provinces. Okay. A good one.
These years, we've only had one mental health facility in this country. That facility is overstretched. Mr. Speaker, our youths are perishing. Kush have become the order of the day.
This one, I believe, say tomorrow. Now we go deal with this Kush now. Because Salon Police don't come with a scheme where they say, but tomorrow, let auntie continue.
Let's start a discussion as a nation. Now we'll be having a budget in this world. His Excellency, from 2018, we had 6% of the budget of this country allocated to health. From 2018 to now, he increased it to 11.6%. Now,
11.6% to health. How far we don't go with that one day? Now they get agriculture to 10%.
Now he's stated that this budget coming, he's going to increase it to 15%.
Okay, by the new budget, 15%. Okay.
But today, in thanking His Excellency, I am pleading with him that the 3% that is going to be added to the budget line of health, let's divert it to mental health in tackling the mental health issues of this country. A lot needs to be done, but we can start with the 3% of budget allocation.
Now, been 9 members of parliament then be able to participate in this debate for the first day. Who said that the Sierra Leone People's Party and Parliament Chief them no more been debate. The 2 APC members of parliament them no will debate this speech for the first day. After then debate here, so the Honorable Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Singapore Solomon Thomas, they adjourned the sitting to Tuesday, August 15, 2023. For the Society for Radio Democracy, me, Nacheng Najalo, the report.
One for tell Cheng Jalo thank you and Radio Democracy because I through them make me and you able for hear this. I don't know if Honorable Mame Bangwa and Honorable Ayodele then be debate today because I was not watching. I was all around, so I'll not be the watch. But you the watch and be debate. So I think I'll need for maybe after this program I'll go people this small. Let us see if actually then be debate. But now the word this so having the APC come back, saying they talk to them for let them come back. But we'll see the feed salon project. We are all man can with tune and lay on a table. But I feel to see some of them seeing where they lay on a table. They're not just for left arm. The parliamentarian and the SSF need boots on the ground for verify some of them here where they serve the concours and support. If not, they make themselves look bad. Yes, they make themselves look bad. Even if for just conquer and support no more. One of we own Naya, Abubakar Conte, he said Tripoli, this thing we talk so is very bad. I lost my mama days ago due to lack of care na the hospital. He said to waiting makeup, no duty of care. He said me so vexed at the doctor, and when he vexed, then the doctor tell us, well, if you think say you're a medical person, left usa you dey, can a salon can take care of you, mama. And the salon that's for we. When they see say there are sometimes then they get this wall against people in the diaspora, just thinking to say we can make like a for say we know much. Yeah. Where I think say we they make like say we sabi much. Eh? So they always get that barrier for we. Not the medical side alone. Pray say you let mommy in soul go rest in peace. And we extend with sympathy to you and the entire family. Just like what I talk now just now. See, people in the die of things they win up for they kill people. But who da go take the responsibility? Who that? Go say, oh, well, I think say we need to expose A, B, and C. Or I think say we need to speak up on them things here. If we not take the health system so serious that the one them where they inside, we go begin for pay them. We left free work. Because to waiting they go on right now, now free work. Volunteer. In the name of volunteer. You have free work? Well, now the result this so. The one way they pay people and say it's difficult. Before I say, man and the thing say now, well, I also they make them. Even one party parliamentarian the yesterday talk and say, even where they say the medication there, we forgive Leone for free. Then they sell them today. Because they want anything to say, now through that system they, now so themselves go make them. Lamine they say there is no neurologist in Sierra Leone. He say the only one who gets a UK tap, and they come when he feel. No, you not go say tap na UK though. You say they come when he feel low. Lamine. If they go salon, that if to go by your statement who you see. If I forgo by your statement who you see, for say if they go the way you like, I don't think so. If it happen in the UK, then it gets until they do the. Then when time permit them, now they go salon. Because if you be say it in a saloon, it tap in a saloon, and a saloon in the work, then I go say, well, now we feel now they go. But if it happen at the UK, then away the time permit time for going the service to Sierra Leone, then I they go there. So how we able sweet in them, let him just stay. If for go by what you they see. Eh? Yes, Umar, you get the platform. What you get for me on this one?
I've been busy. The same topic we did, but I tell you, Chipotle, let God help Salon. Let God help Salon. I don't know if Salon don't become the poor of all the poorest countries in the world if we not don't lead. I tell people, the minister of health, what in the man they do? Now the thing is where we can they talk about we the diaspora. This man I been there. May not be no, but una say na be medical doctor. The nonsense what this man they do right now in Sierra Leone, it not be for Chris Duana. Like they don't take that license in their hand, whatever state to say they, because here na state by state the license you. Whatever state we can get in license from, then if we don't take an hand, it not be for the practice medicine again. Maybe if they don't do watch my work. But now Salon you they get look, first of all, the shocking part, I they give credit to them with doctor them, we say them the medical school in a salon. Medical school not in a salon. Let nobody not give me any crap. Medical school not in a salon. How many years are the residency? How many years are the residency? You didn't say somebody don't graduate from FBC, then the next thing they say it in a medical school. Then the next thing away, you know, it in a cannot. They stick needle at people and waste them. Really? The one when I just a family practice, you need a minimum of 12 to 13 years. If you want to be a surgeon or you want to be a specialist, you dey look around 13 to 14, 15 years. But that may pick run away, pa. You do something else. Look how this here. If you want to be a neurologist, a neurosurgeon, a cardiologist, a cardiac surgeon, you want to be an ENT, or you want to be a vascular surgeon, it takes 14, 15 years. Because you go pre-med, then med school for 4 years, then 8 years. Then you got about 8 to 9 years residency. For let them give anybody in life. We see that they give 6 years, they say me a doctor. And when commodity, then they give they take care of the whole body. One grand doctor in a salon go tell you, say, he go tell you what you hate, he tell you what you balls, excuse me for bad word, he tell you what you belly, he tell you what you ace, he tell you what you eye. Even the one when a primary doctor, when you say this not a primary doctor, when you go to run, you tell and say so thing and they happen with me. They examine you. They tell you say go do test. When that test they come, then they refer you to the specialist of that particular problem will happen with you. Because he's not specialized. He's not just a primary doctor. You know, he's specialized for, let's say, if he tells you go, you hate the heart, then go do CT scan or MRI, then find out, say, Father forgive, then find out, say, you get tumor. That's a specialty, darling. If they send you to a neurologist, now neurologist now go for take care of you, then do more tests. If na biopsy, then do biopsy, then figure out what thing they go on. If na surgery they need for do, then they send you to a neurosurgeon. Because now two different people. You get neurologist and neurosurgeon, a cardiologist and cardiac surgeon. Now two separate doctors then. Now two separate people. We not get nothing, zero of them, and then a Sierra Leone. Now like I can always tell people, I say, certain things and the way you do, you get for watch for yourself, set your own life. Like that incident will bring tragedy, then people will sleep on the bridge. That politician, you're not here. This country not get no doctor, they're not get nothing, zip, zap, zero. So if you go sit down, they say, hey, Papa government, you wicked yourself. They work now, cannot they work on that hospital, they work, they get one bag of medicine, like that. You see that? We see family, the way they send we picture. Then lay down some crappy bed. You see a bag of drip hang pan. Now God want to what in the give them. And then he can put piece inside water, mix, I say, yana medicine. They say, face and come doctor. Because they don't know any better. Now the danger this. And we will say somewhere to go. When they say the one, let we come. Why? Me? Let it go. I go to go walk up and let it go. No. Dying a God nine get up. Yes, we know that. God nine get die. But you know what? Certain things, my daddy, na tetanus killer. Where they just give you tetanus injection, you don't good for go. We don't care about each other. The nurses then do not care. All man want for make money. Any sector where you look at that country, they is bad off. How many sectors in the world we don't talk about not too long ago? We don't talk about the climate. We don't talk about road. We don't talk about the medical system. Anyone where you put hand pound, where you talk about, it's danger, it's bad off. And not to say that people are not able to do. Then this president, they tell me, they say they can't build a diagnostic center. People and they say, why they tell the man not even know what in the word diagnostic center mean. Because you know what it takes for build or use diagnostic center, the way we be they talk and say, you go build one of the best in West Africa. You know how many machines that you need for get? And not this say that 20 million we get to do for buy 2 MRI machine. If you know putting an MRI machine. Because what you hold a diagnostic center. If this is outside nurses that go sit down no more with needle for draw blood by people, and maybe that's to think about a diagnostic center. No, the people that need to prioritize. They don't know what's in a priority. They don't know how for put what in come first and what in come second. You know, then take people in health, then put on the backbone. Then they own from Sheikh Stephen in time. No president not ever put people in health better. Then even not too long ago, people then still they argue say this president don't cut down the infant maternal mortality by 61%. And there's still SLPP, member of parliament, SLPP, they still say that word. Say this president, he don't try. Even the danger part is Tripoli. We within the diaspora, we said to contribute. Not too long ago, we see some people that say that they protest. I don't know side and come, somewhere I think in New York, I see na Facebook or WhatsApp. The lady hold mic inside America. In whole mic, they tell people them back say, we president don't cut down the infant maternal mortality by 61%. You did in America. You did in America. You they see how important. When you go for go born, like party, the daddy then they dress you like doctor. Chances are 99% you and you picking the commodity safe. Then you gonna cannot. Then make them some of them people are when they can say this, you wonder what kind of life, what kind of mortal man will you be? How you gonna be so bad? Because you sit down there where you say everything okay for you. And for look that nation they and say things and when you not say not to true. Just because you identify yourself with that president, whether not the same region, tribe, color, whatever. For say things and we're not good, and you sit down abroad now. You know, say you na woman, and when you get the land, you go to any hospital now. Small thing I happen, they say they sue that doctor for malpractice. But yet you don't back to tell people that you hold mic now, yeah. To tell people and say we president don't cut down the infant maternal mortality by 60%. You need to fret God will make you. Just because you want to please the president, because you identify yourself with him in whatever way. It's sad, me brother. Let God help you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you, sir. Yes, Ezekiel, what you get for you, sir?
Thank you so much, Triple A. And thanks to all the contributors and listeners. We health sector really a huge challenge. Well, the challenges in Sierra Leone enormous. You go now one sector, you not even know what you foresee. You go now any other sector, now the thing they pile up no more. But key things in there, it's so important that not to say try for equity to other areas then, and this now one of the key areas then. If even the idea for let you do farming, if you not get healthy population, it could be very difficult for let you achieve that, And but we people and they talk about the parliamentarians and people and way then they in leadership in areas, and then they continue for say people that for be honest, integrity. Unfortunately, not that they will lack. Not that country. Not that they will lack. How many times, even the idea for we will be they say the president for address this, for talk to the people, for anytime where something happened to Sierra Leoneans and a leader come out, you get no empathy for sure, because you feel say if you show empathy, it go day against you leadership, it go day against you party. That now the most this honesty and this heartening part about politicians and leadership in that country did. Because now the heart of everything we do, it come back to this simple thing for show love to you people. Nobody not for knocking chest for work for Sierra Leone. If you not get that key first number one thing that they for get love for Sierra Leoneans. If you not get them, you're not supposed for the day. Every time we would see, how when things they happen, even the idea, and we know say where some people, even this man, we know say it's so hard. Where person they can't take waiting you not get, or waiting you don't fed stay for put together, and then when they try for sleep, somebody come and destroy and come inside and take all, and then when we catch that person, they by the time we don't take in life. All they go back to the one day way then they in leadership in areas then where they for enforce law, where they for uphold the truth, where they for do the right thing, where all the things that they fail, you expect the kind here for continue for happen. If you see doctor not they show up on time because even motoka for go work in no get her. Transport for take it difficult. We take transport, traffic, good road no day. By the time he didn't know sideway for just take 15 minutes, he end up for take 1 hour. Everything they connect. If you feel say, oh, they don't make that road a not a big deal. Pass away you mama don't drop. Now they want for run with her for go hospital. All the sudden thing when for take 5 minutes for go to that hospital day. Now it take 45 minutes. Because this it happened to me sister. When my adopted sister, when it in a salon, mama get stroke. They sit down inside the ambulance. Traffic. There home they go. Nobody knock yourself. People are not they give way. When you can't down the big people, they say, oh, come on, you feel say because you come on America. And so then do take by the time they reach with that mamide at the hospital, he don't die. Everything they build up, all the behavior they say per leaders them. Now the same way everybody in the street they behave. Get that small chance they let go there. He go treat you the same way. Hey, we country don't bad awful. All this stuff they see. Now they from street level, they begin to go up. So where would they say, oh, water no day, lights no day? you they take and say, oh, nah, you they make a party business until you mama or you papa or you brother go to that hospital. They so tell them they try for do surgery, the lights go. By the time they put her on, they kind of power in no maker. You know they even try. You know they use your brain for even for spread your brain over things there. We try there where you been done support. Where people like way that then they try to get open mind and tell you say this area is not fine. This what thing they happen is not fine. You put on listen. The one that way everybody when they go and praise and where the trouble come. Then they run car with the family. We don't tell una this over and over. The parliamentarian, one been die pande. Before that parliament they end. You wait and they do the debate. You hear waiting and say, we want America, we want this. Like how the policy rightfully say. Now then they in that place they for budget for something like this so that the money go there. When they do the audit, the car with lapses where it don't happen at that place. Because it involved the one the way they did in power, the parliament not even called for anybody for can't find out why this waiting happen now. But when the time reach for let them get money for left the country where they sick, you see how they make and they package overnight while you they sleep. Now them go them package for themselves. Meanwhile, we will know the party business. Will they tell you about things the way they go wrong for let them fix her? Now una sabi right. Una they go and call people and names. Una they forget until like what I say. You picking sick or you mama sick. You go to that hospital. They something where you pussy not for even feel any other because here is what they happen where you get sick. A fever like motoka, this your whole body it get all kind of parts then. This one part heart, it hurts by you. Where then you go, they not cure, they not try for men are quick. You guess what thing they happen. It affect other parts of your body. So by the time where then they mend this one, all of a sudden the other one wait for don't they in good condition because this one not be well, the weight be overloaded and they back begin get problem. You know they know because now this one you go for, then don't heal you. Meanwhile, because they waste time, that other parts by your body be overload. It don't begin slow down. Now a matter of time back, then they collapse. When you go back, now the same problem. Either then give the wrong medicine or person not show up on time, and then you put weight. But the one way the men try the back, it don't begin slow down. Hey. By the time they know, now die so. So all these things who would they talk about? Not to say, oh, na sabi. No. If sacrifice be, if something like that day, hospital, we just say, pass them, give we money before we make them. My dear, think of another 50 years because anytime we then give you, na small one that they give you, we not enough for complete what you need for complete. And meanwhile, we see get other problem than they yourself there for travel. But I tell you, they know chicken change. Now they go now the hospital. Now make the other thing. They show two. I don't know if now 2 room where then clean paint and put 2 chair there and 1 bed. They begin show. Oh look what we don't do na corner and somebody wow bluff with that day. For God's sake. So if we not continue for hold the one that they put in place. For let them make some things that way go better with life. Now this one we go deeper. Even una they defend. You may end the game right now. Now for let left that country there. Now then they will go deeper the whole time. Hope say we will continue for think, mind. Because when you listen this, Alexa, if you in the morning you take listen and pick out something where go better your life, where go change your understanding. When they listen to people, if you go from the beginning, say, that person waiting, they can't talk nonsense. They lost everything. So they get for drop something where they change your life forever. Nobody not they tell you, not go tell you say one whole story now get for change your life. No, now simple one. One day we go drop now that you brain day, then you open everything up. Boom, everything changed for you. Remember this: you can only give what you have. Now the same thing with your brain. If you not there inside there, you not believer, you not understander. Now that day go deeper no more. Oh, the power don't pass. Oh, you body. God help we all. Thank you so much, Triple A.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel. Yes, friend, what you get for it today?
Yeah, thanks Triple A for giving me the platform, and thanks for talk with through all these areas that we concern politics and for bonus alone. You don't try to bring a lot inside one pot really. Usai na areas that more exactly we the talk of government, that the area there we just touch some more. But what like you always say here, what you have to say about this issue more, as I can always contribute regarding the APC the CAM one, the conditions or the undertones or the remarks or other than the give the reference for letting go remind the APC problem, the one that would not party members them, but we see how man they come from different angle. But yesterday you don't brief we of somebody who a diplomat from outside who we don't engage the leaders them for try bringing, and we even see a tweet with Dr. Samurai make when an actual page, when a verified page he not talk, but as an intelligent, say he talk about mediating and ready for a dialogue. So there's no more that now a snapshot when I tweet. So when you want to wait now for again details down, any people like you always want so that you go begin to lie. So now in is they see the expand the way they look now the YouTube or the areas and they want let you expand them. But this now tweets, the one we able to expand was the statement with the lady Patricia Scotland do because in a long message. So because then you talk about the tweets, but the tweets now snapshot, then they argue because they know they try for no Usai message come up. But coming away from there, they see the challenges of politics. This now waiting now people are now they seek for career in life or say one job inside politics. Then when in the issue now, what they happen with the politics they reach at this point. You get people and always we get different way for look for say within a politics. And once you look politics from the other side, where now the negative side, where it be say, you know they get up today as a citizen, you begin to know say I belong, you know they get up today as a citizen, you begin to see the hospital say I able to go inside there, you know, grab as a citizen, you begin to wonder what's they go gather water, go to line for wait for her, or this transport I go come, or then go tight you, we reach set for worker self, if blood no go circulate well, if they even get transport for go. So you get all the road is not go find, then you can't do food. How you go say where you get her, where you go farm, then you go sell at a price where people then will afford, and then you say get some and they get seeds, and then you can able to put some back self where then go say government and this go. So now 3 portions you get for put down. So but those areas you see now if for the be everyday involvement, people and they work hard and go see yes, these are poly, but when you see policy now begin they look like you see that doctor they look that area of the health say this now like politics because they don't change the idea of politics. Then when they tell you about the best things, like the minister they tell you about mortality rates, and then the picture we they see is different. So you see say the picture of what they talk about, they don't change them. The aspect of politics that for another man see the hospital say able to go there. Pastor Mona is on say the distance for some reason, but I guess still however it be access for each day. Even if you take an hour drive, I go get access easy for each day. So then I go able to reach there, I get treatment the way I expect and we are able to afford. So my own life don't become secured. So that now in the area where them people are who they look for career inside politics and they get issue, they see all and see how we narrate. So whether they can have speech, they can debate about the parliament, the president's speech we give, and then you see one day one of members they try for can include when they question question within a democracy, and then the one day we did inside, then they always try to say, now we like kind of defending democracy. But the question about the defending democracy, we bring all into account now, we already talk about the defend. Now the people they get for think about how. The politics of itself, it matter about the people. You see, when you talk of politics, the people you talk about, but when you remove the people inside politics, now the reason why the politics don't become now, see, politics, that one way in talk politics, then change it because I see politics no one that was bad. Well, don't when I say Pharaoh, then think about a bad person, then we say you now Pharaoh, they attribute you with bad thing. So now that they don't do that inside politics again. But when you look what you get for do, now follow it goes out. And at the way that what you get for do, because you look about what it matter about the people in your life. Once you don't look what it matter about the people in life, where you can't then you just the try for express things and what if you say now if me know about for saying that so it will be. But what in the reality in the ground day you the question now. Because when we draw now we look inside like Connaught, what do you mean presently most of them don't take leave because they know they get job. If they go for operation suitors they know the day. What do they do? They say most of the recently like the emergency hospital where they up in a Godrich for let them go get free treatment, but then get the way them they do it because the hospital not been get that enough. So you see all them where they go on, where then they see how the people of management. We see the minister at some point, when recently, he gets a system where he will monitor everything what happen at the hospital for say who's in the EDC. But the question is, okay, it might be true from something else you look at, but you know what say if now you look at the consumables, the thing that when they use daily for that hospital in performance, you're not able to see them. Yeah, people and they didn't know they get them, they usually say work. But anytime you always they bring, they talk about now again, look at the health again, expectancy, they break them down. When you talk of death, you get different type of death. You talk of the one the maternity, infant mortality, maternal mortality, there, some one are age specific for age people. They get the crude one and then they do it. These are the crude mortality rates. So they don't tell me where the mortality rate. And because of we're not able to try get records of things that when they kill people in the salon, what person die, at least then they try to improve that method, how them go able to do how it will be effective. So that when they go look, they say people are down under this sickness, most times they're rough estimates. Because of again, we get poor roads, we get poor primary health care, we get we not get good record system. Instead, we see no more the record system where they get the laptop when they go get to the chief. Because we expect a record system there, like a midwives and other people then, who are the community for the give them things there, keep a record, send them to a portal, then the minister, the guy that talks able monitor so he will able to see if the effectiveness you want to do now, without in back he will push, say go do this. But it all comes down to genuinity. Whether they talk through or whether the MDs and the problem under or whether the funds and they come, whether they secure, they know they make the others if understand, they all then will do that the method will then go apply for implementation here. But it all comes down to people and therefore know what in politics they pull the bad politics out of the real politics and then do the work where it called you for when at the standard of people in life, you have to deal with their own way, where you able for make their life improve. So now your own way. But in looking at the boycott, will look work well. But again, you can always say a reason can they, but only hope say the processes would lead to any democracy would have one for rule without too much draw, let it put them in place. Everybody they talk about half for one na sacrifice. But when you come inside for secure wealth, pride, and other things, and they cause this. Because by the time they don't put all the strategy for let that man not come inside, maybe 1, 2 last year when they can now, waiting for put in place, we do. And we see that parliament and then they tell the time they done now money, 2, 3, 4 nights for past things when are for the benefit of them. Because the time when things are processed for don't do, then they left them for the development of the then they see say where the triangles come now because of the people in governing, now the politics when they bring can out for see then they surpass the people them get one for let them get more. And by the time they go deliver, it's not going to work. So, but one hope say them be able to establish anything we go able for work, let people then go able to get a life where they go belong. They know, say, politics, the reality of making people in life go before, not to one way, they can't just try to give people them for saying like a false politics. Like, you see, the way they don't make politics, it looks the way they say copper life. Copper, anybody with car, just a knock and shape and the way you want. When you pull up and free, they go recycle and back. If you have an electric cable, say they go cut and pull up for chemical that thing, knock and shape. That's not the way. A purposefulness of democracy that for left the thing for flow, that for let things go be real. So let know that they change and like say that thing that they change. Who I want this shape on a knocker. If APC they want for let them go prosecute this person and say well not do non-court conviction because people who just want them pay them go. Where this thing can not bring PR system. That's not democracy, not a good governance. You see, but we only hope say politics and policy makers and go try see how we're able to forget things for go before. So that rise, health and people and lifestyle. Thank you so much. Let God help with nation. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, whose friend.
Yeah, most welcome, sir. Yeah.
Welcome with this caller, yeah? Yes, caller, who would you talk to, please?
Yes, my name is Batonga. I call from Kenema.
Okay, Batonga. You get 3 minutes. What do you get for me on this one?
Okay, so thanks, by the way. The problem now we country right now, now the MPs there. Parliament now the big problem now this whole country, yeah. If we're able to fix parliament, pay attention to what's in the going on parliament, a lot of things will change in this country. Parliaments are the only institution where just like the president, they vote for them, where nobody not get the power for fire them. Nobody not get the power for sack them. They know this. All the laws then we then are the constitution. They only oppose whether they opposition. We APC the opposition, they oppose, they talk about the constitution bad. SLPP have the same thing. The parliaments are just like a rubber stamp. Now this country, yeah, where any sitting president bring to them, they approve them. When would I ever see parliament say we don't want this minister? When would I ever see parliament say we don't want this governor? Or we don't want this general? Anything the president say. You they see people that they come out, they do bad in them, a president sack them, then about a year they bring them back. They can then go back to the same parliament. They say now this I want. They say okay, yeah, cast it on boss. Why? Because now they eat all money in this country. Yeah, look the MP them. Look how they dress. Look them suits how they wear. You they see them that they get them 2-3 iPhone them, the latest iPhone them. 9 that they get. One perfume day, if you go Gulam, na trade. I know 2 MPs them. They want suit them. That perfume they cost almost $1,000. Mr. Triple E for no, because he said look like a fashion man, you know. So until we fix the parliament, we pay attention to what they go on at the parliament. Now then gets for do what they call separation of power. Now they are the only people that will go able for bring this to light. But no go do them. They right now they talk about who they sit on a house, they sit on a house. Half of them right now, if you include their hearts, they won't go to parliament. That shame no more they shame, no I made they cost them. That boy within a Belgium or Holland where they cost. No go happen that madam and they cost the mama them. But you look down their hearts right now, they say today wanna go, they're ready for go. Now for go thief. People then they sell their host them for go parliament. If it's not for work for we, not for work for we, not for work for themselves. So Mr. Triple A, we now in at the media. We need for pay attention to what they go on at parliament. All that bogus thing the way they can do say, oh, mother build the bulldoze. Now lie. If you go down, you look, the votes, this same Cherokee, the way they go see there, they say they spray per we, or they bring tear gas. You go see say they vote for them same thing and the way they go like per we say no, then they're against. KKY them. Now make the country the ideas so. And now I hold up the time, it's really frustrating, but we need for pay attention at parliament. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, caller. Yes, Zubairu, what you get for me?
Yes, thank you very much, Triple A, for this particular show. I decided for call because this has been a medical. In fact, I didn't work right now to listen to you. And thank you very much for what you do for the country. From the bottom of my heart, you have made the country a better place. And I talk to so many people that would listen to your show where you not even know. So I tell you thank you for that. And in fact, now you did lead we to Usai the week for Kerigo. So we keep the evidence in there also. But when it comes to the medical, first, now we begin talk. Now well over 300 doctors there. Now the day for over 8,000 people there. Now we country. 300 doctors there. Now the day. How much can they pay them? Less than $1,200 every month. They're not even able to pay for their own insurance, my brother. They're not able to pay for it. But I know that tomorrow now you want to talk about this push. But Mr. Kepo talk about tomorrow. Who that's responsible during this election? The vice president and people that want to know. We go to a seminar when they talk about mental illness. But I'll be fortunate for go na Christian. We don't change the name today. They not get one psychiatrist where they take care of them people. In fact, now intern them, now that they help them. So, who are responsible for this push when they decimate we begin them today? Mental illness that we country, whether not the disorder or the disease, 1 out of every 7 Sierra Leonean gets some sort of mental illness. The people and they die because of this. Whether not depression, schizophrenia, anxiety, you name them, then they die today. But the sad thing about this, I'm not going to politics this, but the sad thing is where they give 20 of the young man them to go Russia and go study medicine. Madabio and the administration for give them for more than $400 every 3 months. They deprive them and not give them. The simple thing where na nitroglycerin as we staple food. Na pamine yes. People are dying from cardiovascular diseases. Nitroglycerin, where you go put some liquid under your tongue for that it save your life in another country day. When you constipated, I know somebody who constipated in Sierra Leone, the simple milk of magnesia and render the entire creature unable to send one. Not even Miralax, my friends. And then when they talk about how many lives they don't save, we begin and they die. Then we go for the respiratory problem. The second leading cause of death now in country, now respiratory disease. And which is cause them, my brother? Now cigarettes. Now the second leading cause of death now in country. The pastor bill there for letting the streets who sign on the sell cigarette today. Mr. Madabio refused for sign this bill. The people that they die. From every sector in medicine. Then they die for the simplest things them. With the president. We say in the president today, not able to take care, but then they talk about numbers. They tell they always say reference doctors, doctor. After the seminar with the vice president go talk, it just bloviates about the history them over the country. What's he able to do? So let's say tomorrow we go hit the media on medical issues. Thank you very much, and may God continue to bless the country, and simply may God keep you for we because you do a very good job. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Zubair. Yeah, tomorrow we don't schedule unless something else happen. We're in a breaking news, but we don't schedule for make we do the kush. A kush we go deal with tomorrow. Dedicate an entire program to her. Yes, Jonathan, what you get for we, sir?
Good morning from Tokyo. This is not Jonathan Goodrich. Sierra Leoneans, which country we want? You know, the thing it look like a Nigerian movie now, like how we own country they go. The first thing I want to touch on to the member of parliament who been they talk about agriculture, where they reduce one or two things, then the first thing, if them people here they're ready for feed the nation, my advice what I go give them, then forget a waiver on all agriculture equipment and where they can at the country. It will help into the agriculture sector. Today, one tractor in that country, they will can go they cost you not less than 16 to 18 million old loans. When you take a power tiller, they cost you not less than 7 to 9 million. So if they pull all them money, then people then go able to bring in more tractors, more power tillers, more harvesters, more planters. People then go able to bring seeds, even seeds then where you even go with them, then get a monopoly in the country, they way somebody now in the imports them. But if people then go they bring in seeds, bring in equipments and things, it will able to help. I will go back to the health sector, a big challenge down there for the country. One of the things where I don't see today, we will country get here, so we're not honest to ourselves. We have to be honest to what they tell people, then we have to be honest to what they say. If we want a better Sierra Leone, we all have to be very honest to ourselves. Everybody they talk about say, yeah, we want a better Sierra Leone, want a better Sierra Leone. What type of Sierra Leone will we want? We want Sierra Leone where we begin to lie to with people then, begin to lie to picking them, where the future not going able to be bright. We're in a situation where they see the truth, where they change into our own way. Where they see somebody where they try to bring awareness for people and let them see the truth, and they take her for be a different person. And the other thing back what I want to say also today to all the listeners then where they are, we get an opportunity for day into this family when I said a network where I know saying the voice of the people for now. Lord not left this responsibility also with them people also where they run this thing. Today we know the situation where they happen in the country. So until the day and they even know what they go on in your own country, but you're able to get the information in the through Sarah network. Lord, they try for the country. We will know we contribute to it. Lord, try for contribute to us, Sarah network. Lord, will they help them because all them people then they where they go out, they cover up their stories, them where they give with their information also themselves, then get family, then get other people, then do what they get for they take care of. So Lord, they see what you wish yourself because without we, this station not going able to continue they're going able to continue for run. The way the situation they go on now. If we're not able to fix the health system, we're not able to fix our own agriculture, we're not able to fix the economy, not they expect somebody will think about this thing. Anyway, I thank for the compliment when they engage and say you're a fashion boy. Let me take this.
Thank you very much, Jonathan.
Okay.
All right. Yes, caller, what would they talk to?
Yes, my name Ken. I call from New Jersey.
Ken, you get 3 minutes. What you get for me?
Thank you. I don't listen to all the other people that we talk about this medical problem now in country. Salo right now, the way with the medical they go, the people that right, a lot of people that they die right now in other country there because of medical, simple medical thing there. Where if not Guinea, Sef or Ghana, they're not go die. You go see doctor office them where I don't know why they call them doctor office. I don't see videos them. Me need sick go hospital. They make a talk to the doctor. The doctor say how the minis get dirty water. They say so you get for pull the water panel. Minis happily send me video them where it take the TT in foods. They put it inside water, then they put some kind of chemical inside the water. That water they turn to red or brownish, kind of thick, nasty looking. They tell the TT now, say, see, now the dirty water now don't pull for you so. Oh, me so glad he called me. Hey, uncle. And I forbid all that so. If you see the water, you see, I can't send you the video. I look the water. I say, hey, Salom. And I just chemically put inside the water. Where you can do them, even if you not put your foot inside it, the chemical reaction, they change the color of the water. And this now, I post where they color you. I say, you say, with the common sense. Who say you will if you say that water go not come out? Just so you put your foot inside water. Unless your foot been dirty. The foot dirty in a farm you walk.
Now there water they, but the way that water they thick, the way the dirty thick, you go clearly know say this na just kinda chemical reaction. But it not go change. Now salon I see the mosques then the church then they find pass the hospital there. Any corner, get fine church there. But hospital there not they. The same politician them they talk so we don't do this, we don't do this. But all the young people and sick, they send them overseas or they send them to Ghana. So I will change how when I believe the system or when I trust the system. You know, the politician they don't come up to it, among which itself will refer to self. Which is a small thing, the first thing where they go come on and post him out. What you do? What you do for salon? Well, I'm not gonna do nothing for salon, me not a politician. You know vote me in for make I go represent you. Why when I go now when I go ask people them na state house or when I go ask on an MP then say what you do for salon. But these are just talking points and way the politician that don't put down aid. Where would they continue? Would they continue for the fair to self? You know, would they continue for defending? We would they suffer. Now would they defend them people here? Now that no more get for say, Mr. Tupo, yeah.
Thank you
for the
very
show.
much, caller. So that's all the luck today on. I don't want to make the doctors them, the good doctors them, where we get in a salon, or the good nurses, the good one them within and the medical field. Anything to say, with the castigates, faults, by the all. I would say yes, there are good ones out there, and we hope say they go continue in that path day. Then they know let's go, make them feel to say, but what's make him now they do this? We be to say look A, B, and C. They don't even care, but then they carry on. You remember say everybody taking oath differently, yeah. You something what you talk, you mean them. Although because waiting somebody talk as oath for say okay, then pledge for waiting for take care of people and all these things, they mean them. So man no na money can fin. So una way then at the right part una thinking. But they want them. I know it's difficult because we will go to say well the one they sabi the one they will not correct. Yes, they sabi them. But salon a click. Yeah. In every institution within a salon, they get clicked. If you see one breaking, couche. Go there back tomorrow, yeah? And tomorrow, I promise, we can't talk about kush.